Oh, that's luxurious. They got adjectives. Greetings, fellow bog wraiths.
That's how we think of you, like fellow members of the swamp.
Yeah, we're all in this together, and all damp. But I am here for a very special Crack-A-Pack with our guest, Amy, the Amazonian, and we're here at MagicCon Chicago 2025 to open, by request, a package of M10.
This was the first pack I ever bought for myself. So I learned how to play Magic. Technically 2003, I was shown how to play Magic, but I actually learned how to play Magic and I liked it in 2009, which is when this came out. And core sets are always a great way to start. They don't really make them anymore. And so I got this. And with the cards that I got in my intro pack and these, I started building a life gain deck with a Johnny's Pridemate. So honestly, that's the chase card for me here. The uncommon, a Johnny's Pridemate.
Go ahead, open it up.
Oh, yes.
M10 was not very long after I started playing, so I'm honestly feeling very nostalgic to see these cards, but I don't remember what any of them are.
I'm really hoping that the vacuum sealing on this has lasted because I want to do one of those pops.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get it to go. Oh, that was good. And look at that clean opening for the camera. I hope that got picked up on the microphone.
Yeah, great.
Have you ever seen anybody open a pack like that? Because that's how I was taught how to open packs.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
You puff them up and then you smack them. It doesn't work with the Japanese ones though, because they're not the old foil. So yeah, look, you're learning history here. It doesn't work with the ones that are the recyclable, the wax based.
So it has to be
old school packs.
Yeah, the Mylar, the one that's bad for the environment.
Yeah, bad for the environment, good for the pop.
That's true. Bad for Graham and Ben, who are monitoring the sound on this, and oh my gosh, they both jumped. All right, what's our first card?
Seismic Strike. Ooh, look at this. Instant speed, deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. Yeah, for 3 mana, you better be in mono red with something like that.
Oh my gosh.
It can only hit creatures. It's not even any target. Yeah,
that's bad. Oh, but wait, hold on. There's a lot of flavor text. There's a lot of room for flavor text.
Yeah, there's a sorcerer who's got a cool winding staff blasting up the earth.
I think the art's sick.
The art is sick. And they've got a quote from, Kezim, Prodigal Pyromancer. I don't know if we've ever seen that as a recurring character.
No. But I can tell you from a creative text point of view, somebody who's been named but has never had a card before
might show up.
That's the goal, is you find someone in Foundations, there's Zol Asher Lich Lord, who is referenced on a bunch of really old cards only in flavor text, and she finally got a card in Foundations.
And it's only Zul. She's great though.
Yeah.
Turns out Paradox Engine combo. Sorry, it's not illegal in Commander, it is legal in Brawl, so I did it.
Oh.
Crawworm! Oh, now that's a limited card right there. You guys like big vanillas? I love big vanillas. 6 mana for a 6/4.
Wow.
That's the whole card.
A lot of flavor text.
A lot of flavor. I mean, honestly, there's a whole paragraph.
Oh my God.
Do you want to give it a deep narration? Because it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah. The most terrifying thing about the crawworm is probably the horrible crashing sounds it makes as it speeds through the forest. This noise is so loud it echoes through the trees and seems to come from all directions at once. Oh, that's luxurious. They got adjectives.
I know. This ain't no honey mammoth.
Oh.
No. I love crawworm. To me is it's a big vanilla, it's in green, and I bet it won a lot of games of draft.
And nowadays we get a 6/6 for 6.
And has trample and reach
I'll
maybe.
Trade 2 points of toughness for flavor text.
It's cool. It's you can fit the whole paragraph on these, so it's they're getting a lot on there.
Yeah.
Not
World building.
Is that what we have now? We have world building? Yeah, that's what we gotta go back to. Wizards of the Coast. Give me vanilla so you can fit the flavor text. It's perfect. Oh, look.
A classic, okay. Now, I would say that this card has remained a classic for a long time, and on the Wind Drake scale.
Yeah.
Right? A 2/2 for 3.
A Wind Drake. And it flies.
It's good.
Sometimes they'll staple additional abilities, and sometimes it's too strong because they do that.
There was a set where they broke, it was absolutely broken. Was it Brothers War where they had a really broken Wind Drake?
There was the Strixhaven one was a Frost Lynx that flies.
Yeah.
So it was Wind Drake, but with the Frost Lynx tap a thing and keep it stunned for a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Windrake on its own, though, still pretty good and limited. There's like Vexing Gull, which is the same thing with Flash, but I don't need that. I just need a 3-mana 2/2 flyer.
It's so classic. All right, let's move on.
To a Siege Mastodon!
Okay.
Oh my god, look at this sweet, sweet vanilla we got. We're like drowning in vanilla here. There used to be this thing on Tumblr where like whenever you were doing a poll, you had to put the option vanilla extract. And everybody would always vote for vanilla extract instead of whatever the poll was really asking. Because that's all people crave is Siege Mastodons. It's a 5-mana 3/5!
It was always okay. And, like, you were not like...
It doesn't have vigilance or anything. It can block.
Yeah, but you weren't like jazzed to get that draft. But it wasn't like a disaster. It wasn't a seismic strike.
Yeah, great. Going mono red on your draft. That's brave.
Wait, was mono red viable though? Maybe it was. Oh no, okay, now this is a good card.
Is it?
Yes.
It's got 2 asses in it, so I guess that's pretty good. It's assassinate.
Just looking at this art is making me nostalgic for all of the decks I put it in.
Oh, because, removal used to be bad.
Yeah, but I still ran it because
That's what you have. It's like if you didn't have murder, or if like murder was too much mana, because it was like black and black.
Murder though.
Was it?
I think so. When did murder come out?
I don't know when murder came out.
Judge, when did murder come out?
Judge, when did murder come out? Assassinate, they'll let you destroy a target tap creature at sorcery speed for 3 mana. Now that right there, that's a spell. I feel like murder might have been an uncommon around now.
But the point being, I'm nostalgic for it, but it's a black spell.
M13.
M13 for murder?
Oh my god, I didn't even realize.
Free murder. This is what we had to, back in my day, we had to cast Assassinate.
I was running disenchants in my deck.
Yeah.
And that was as good as it got.
Yeah.
Oh hey, then we still put this in decks. Terramorphic Expanse.
Yeah, this card's still
It's a fetch land for
great.
people who like basics and don't mind their cards coming in tapped and don't have a Prismatic Vista. Hey, I have a Gitrog monster deck and I have a Lord Windgrace deck, and they both run Terramorphic Expanse.
Yeah, because sometimes you just want lands in the bin.
Yeah. And it puts the land in the bin.
Exactly.
Get that, get your Evolving Wilds. Also the art, look at the art on this.
The art on this is very good.
I actually really like the Duskmourn update for this cycle, where it's got like the tunnel going through the different ones, but it's got all these different zones on it. You've got like, they're very clearly like breaking out the different colors, which I think is really nice. And there's like lightning separating them.
The kind of card you're like, man, this is cool.
Oh, I put this in some old decks.
Oh yeah.
Unholy Strength. It make your creature bigger. +2/+1.
For a single black mana.
You put that on a fire. You put that on your Windrake. You're gonna beat up your friend.
Maybe,
like,
is this still kind of good for a single mana? It's an
I think it is still kind of good.
It's still kind of good.
I feel like now I'm thinking I have like a black kind of Voltron-y deck. Maybe I should be trying this out. Get some more pants on there.
It's cheap.
It's 1 mana.
And maybe you want something in the bin.
Well, I'm thinking, what is it? Victor? I don't remember the rest of his name. Something Seneschal.
Yeah.
From Duskmourn.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like he likes 1 mana cheap enchantments. This is a good cheap enchantment.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
All right, Unholy Strength. You know what? A banger.
It's naturalized. I just mentioned disenchant, and this is green disenchant. We got the egg. It destroys an artifact or an enchantment. Do you know how good that is? I think it's good.
It's so good that they've put Broken Wings on it now, and then you can get to choose the modes.
Yeah, great. And then there's an even better Broken Wings, if I remember right, from like Phyrexia, Obi-Wan, or like March of the Machine. But yeah, they just keep making it better. But Naturalized is a classic. The whole thing, this is, M10 is from 2009. It's old, like me. And it's great.
No, like us.
Like us.
But,
oh wow, great Wall of Faith. We're still on the commons, and it's a 4 mana 0/5 defender.
This is why I was like, oh yeah, Siege Mastodon's my friend, because I'd much rather have a Siege Mastodon in my draft deck than a Wall of Faith.
Yeah, it's a 0/5. You can give it not fire breathing, you can give it butt breathing?
Yeah.
Is that what you would call it?
That's what we've always called it.
Pay 1 white mana to give it an additional toughness until end of turn.
But think about this. Think about how much mana you can sink into it to make it not die because something huge attacked you, but also do no damage to it.
I'm taking the Siege Mastodon. 1 more mana, easy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, What's up? It's you, Bog Ray. We got the Bogs in the chat. It's got Swamp Walk. This is actually, I'd say, kind of nuts. In limited, we're on the uncommons now.
It's a 3 and a black for a 3/3 with Swamp Walk, which I don't think they do those anymore because it's too unfair and mean.
Because now imagine like you're playing against somebody and they're also playing black. They have a Swamp down. You get down your Bog Wraith. You put an Unholy Strength on it. There's not good removal. Assassinate's as good as it's gonna get.
You have the Assassinate because you were in black.
Yeah,
clearly.
But they don't. Well, maybe they do.
Yeah. They took the Windrake because they're smart. Also, banger flavor text on this. She died in the swamp and so will you.
It's sweet, it's simple, and it will kill you.
Yeah, no, this is the first pick. Oh, actually, that's a good card too.
Well, wait, this is more unblockable than the last one. It's Phantom Warrior. It's a 2/2 for 3 mana, and it straight up can't be blocked.
So I see this in a lot of like commander decks. It's just like some annoying guy that shows up, and it's like, what is that card? Oh yeah.
It's actually kind of surprising. So it's an illusion, but it doesn't have the like when you target this with a spell, it gets sacrificed thing.
It's got the it's a good illusion. It's just an illusion.
He's like breaking through a door, just kind of like hovering through. He looks like a Dark Souls guy.
It has powerful Dark Souls energy.
It's got a Jace quote on it. The construction of a defense is not accomplished by adding bricks. Ooh. Okay, Jace.
Early Jace flavor text is an outlier and should be ignored.
He's such a jerk. He's such a little like weasel rat.
He sounds like Urza.
Of which,
This pack is so good.
Relentless Rats. You can have any number of Relentless Rats in your deck. And back in the day, it was hard to get Relentless Rats because everybody wanted them. And this is before like Commander had really taken off. It's like we were getting the precons around now. I think it was like a few years later that the like Kalia precon came out. But like this as a theme for a deck, Relentless Rats, that was big. Like if you could get like 50 of them, you were living large.
Yeah. And it was fun, but yeah, that was the limiting thing, because at this time, it was like, well, how many Relentless Rats could you possibly find at the LGS or trade for? I don't know, everybody's on that plan, so maybe you could get 8 to 10 together, but it wasn't really enough for a deck.
It's more like you had to go to every single draft, and you had to like ask, hey, did you open any Relentless Rats?
Yeah.
I'll give you like $1 for it, like thank you.
Ah, the old days. I'm feeling very nostalgic.
Isn't that nice? You get to open like a kind of janky core set. Oh. Hey, girl.
Oh, this is, okay.
So this thing's got more text than I think I've ever read through.
This is a lot of text for an M10 card.
This is a Zathrid Demon, a mythic rare. What did it, on the back of the pack, what did it say that the rate of hitting a premium card was?
Premium card odds, approximately 1 in 67 cards. And I said, you know what, we could do that, and we've done it.
We've done it, we got a mythic rare. So this is a 6 mana, 7/7 flying trample. But at the beginning of your upkeep, you have to sacrifice a creature other than Zathrid Demon, and then each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. If you can't sacrifice a creature, you tap this and you lose 7 life. That's right, the mythic demon that will kill you, not your opponent. Sometimes your opponent.
It's so flavorful for demons.
And now we have ones that are just like, yeah, you sacrifice a creature at the start of your turn and you get a 6/6 demon.
Yeah.
No, this, but you had to have your Relentless Rats to sacrifice or you'd be losing the game.
I feel like Zathrid Demon is still like, I feel like there's a way you could still exploit this card.
Yeah. Give it to somebody else.
Oh yeah, because we have all those gifting cards now.
Yeah.
So this is a mythic rare.
Yes.
And you said that there was a mythic rare that you opened a lot of in this format.
It was just my first ever mythic rare. I opened no mythic rares in M10. This is my first ever M10 mythic rare. My first one was Archangel's Light. That's the first ever mythic rare I opened. I'm going to just bring up the text really fast and you're going to be like, wow, Amy,
I don't remember
this
card.
is genuinely so bad. How was this a mythic rare? So it's 8 mana as a sorcery, and it's you gain 2 life for each card in your graveyard, and then shuffle your graveyard into your library. That was 8 mana. That was my first ever mythic, and even I, a baby Magic player, knew, oh, this is garbage. This is so bad.
Oh no.
He was from Dark Ascension? Sure, guys.
So by that standard, Zathrid Demon looks very useful. Think about how, like, if you want stuff in your bin, if you're running Reanimator or Dredge or something like that.
It's a pretty big demon.
It's a 7/7 flying trample. The idea being, I guess, like, look, if you can get to triple black and you can cast it, by the time the game has gone that long, you don't need to have it around for more than 2 turns.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you have other stuff to sacrifice, or it will not be able to attack, it won't be able to block, and it will kill you.
Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like that's very demon-y flavorful. All right, what else is in here?
We got a swamp.
Ooh.
We got a foil.
And a foil? Oh my gosh.
A foil rampant growth. That's actually a played card.
Yeah.
Hey, do you play Commander? Rampant growth. It gets you a basic. And he puts it into play. High rampant growth. They just added this into Arena. I'm mostly an Arena gamer these days, and it's so sweet being able to put this into every single green deck and be like, yeah, grabbing basics. I'm ramping for 2 whole mana.
Hell yeah.
Land Worlds, eat your heart out.
And
old ad card. All right, so on one side, it has tips and tricks for building a deck.
Oh.
A constructed deck must contain at least 60 cards. It can include up to 4 copies of any card. It's really the basics. It tells you like approximate number of lands to put in. They're saying like creatures should have up to 20 to 30 cards in a typical deck. And it's like you have people not running any creatures at all. And then on the other side, there's an advertisement for a novel. The Thran and the Brothers War together in 1 volume.
Oh.
It's the Artifact Cycle Part 1, which is the books, The Thran and Brothers War, which if you haven't read Brothers War, I actually say it's pretty good, just like generic fantasy. It's got Urza and Mishra's introduction. Hey, I know we're getting like a TV show and a movie coming up, and I wish the timing were better with like the Brothers War set, but...
I mean, yeah, honestly, the Urza and Mishra thing would be great. You can get that like Game of Thrones kind of feel of like these epic wars. Maybe that's too expensive for the budget though.
I don't know, it's for the movie. Make it the movie. And then you can have like a Loran and all the other cool characters. You can have Ashnod. Oh my god.
Okay,
imagine
so
casting for Ashnod would be so hard.
But I will say, if you want to read the Brothers War, because I read it too, because I did creative text on that set, so I was like, well, we've got a book. I'm going to read the whole book. And I was very pleasantly surprised how good it was. But I will say that I feel like the female characters in the book are a little bit meh.
Yeah.
But aside from
At least there are female characters.
That's true. And Kyla is so cool.
Oh my god. And Urza's such a brat because he's just like, oops, I married this woman because I wanted an artifact. What an Urza thing to do. He didn't even know like, oh, the prize was woman. I'm not here for woman. I want book. Can I have book? But yeah, it's cool that they advertised a novel at wizards.com/magic novels, release date June 2nd, 2009, which those books came out in the 90s. I want to say 98 for both of them, but around then. So this was a reprinting of them. That's sweet. I didn't know that they had done reprintings of any of the books because they're so hard to get. You can find ebooks online though, and I, being the, let's say, a pirate that I am, will say, just type in the name of the book you're looking for and then PDF, it's out there. You'll find it.
Well, thank you so much, Amy. This has been so much fun and nostalgia, but what is your first pick from the pack?
Pack 1, pick 1. It's gonna be Crawworm. I'm a green player, I'm a Timmy. If it's got 6 power, like, I can kill somebody almost as fast with this as you can with, no, not the, not the kill spell, with the Zathrid Demon. I was thinking, like, you're gonna have to assassinate your own Zathrid Demon while it taps itself so it doesn't kill you next turn. And I'm gonna be out here swinging in, bam, bam, 6 damage at a time, Crawworm.
Taking Assassinate, and then I'm gonna pick up Unholy Strength on the wheel, and I'll put it on some other piece of garbage, and I'm gonna go 3 and 2 like God intended.
Boggery.
Amy, thank you so much for joining us. If people are like, I just need more of your content, where can they find you online?
Twitch.tv/Amazonian, YouTube.com/Amazonian, and wherever people invite me to go play Magic. It's real fun. I love getting to play Magic because it's a cool game, and it's gotten even wilder than it was when I started back at M10.
And thank you so much for your support of everything we do on our Patreon at patreon.com. If you like stuff like this, check it out and give us some money, or don't. Sales pitch. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.